Hello students, welcome to Verma's Chemistry. In this video, I am going to tell you about Curtius rearrangement reaction and its mechanism. Acid acids on heating in non-polar solvent like benzene give alkyl isocyanate, which on hydrolysis gives primary amine. This reaction is called as Curtius rearrangement reaction. RCO acyl group, N3 is azide. So acyl azide or acid azide, when it is heated, it loses nitrogen molecule and will give you alkyl isocyanate. When it undergo hydrolysis, you will get primary amine by releasing carbon dioxide gas. Let us see the mechanism. First of all, we need to see how this acid azide is formed. For that, we start with sodium azide. This is the structure of sodium azide. In this, the bonding between sodium and nitrogen is ionic. So, it will be ionized into sodium ion and azide ion. Let us start with acid chloride. Acyl chloride. This acid chloride reacts with azide ion. Azide ion is a nucleophile. This nucleophile substitutes chlorine. So nucleophilic substitution takes place. Azide ion replaces chlorine in acid chloride and will give you acyl azide. And in this acyl azide, rearrangement takes place. Rearrangement of electrons takes place. As we have conjugation between the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen atom and this double bond present here, delocalization of electrons takes place. Like this. So you will get a structure of RCON with negative charge, single bond N plus triple bond N. And even in this structure also you have conjugation between this negative charge on nitrogen and this double bond present in between carbon and oxygen. Because of this, delocalization takes place. Due to this delocalization, you will get a structure like this. And even from this structure, in this structure, there is conjugation. So the electron pair from oxygen will be delocalized back to carbon, and the double bond present in between carbon and nitrogen, pi bond from that will be delocalized to nitrogen, and the single bond between these two nitrogen atoms will be broken and will be going to positive charge in nitrogen. So because of this N2 molecule will be separated. So you will get a structure of RCON. And in this structure, this is a nitrene, reaction intermediate nitrene, having 6 valence electrons in nitrogen, acyl nitrene. Rearrangement takes place in this acyl nitrene. The alkyl group bonded to carbonyl group here, it will be migrated to nitrogen. Because of this, the lone pair of nitrogen will be transferred to carbon. So due to the rearrangement of electron pairs present in acyl nitrene, you will get a structure this alkyl isocyanate. This alkyl isocyanate, when undergo hydrolysis, one of the pi bond present between nitrogen and carbon will be broken, and nitrogen gets negative charge as it is high electronegative than carbon, and carbon gets positive charge. and this H2O will be ionized into H plus and OH minus. H plus will be added to negative charged nitrogen, OH minus will be added to positive charged carbon. So you will get a structure like this: RNH single bond, COH double bond O. And hydrogen atom present in this OH group is acidic, and nitrogen, as it contains lone pair of electrons, it acts as a Lewis base, so it can accept the proton. So hydrogen present in OH group will be released in the form of proton, and that proton will be accepted by nitrogen here. So we will get a structure like this. And here we got positive charge on nitrogen. So to remove that positive charge, the bonding present in between nitrogen and carbon will be broken and will be transferred to nitrogen, and negative charge on oxygen will be transferred to carbon. Means you will get RNH2. This part will be removed as RNH2, and this part will be released in the form of CO2. So the product is RNH2 primary amine and CO2 gas is released. So this is about the mechanism of Curtius rearrangement reaction. Thank you for watching this video.